I'm sad that Avenger being in this game was spoiled for me, man. But can't do anything about it now. She's attacking in an extremely fast combination. A right stray that actually made me feel sorry for the enemy mercilessly crushes the monster's skull. Hard to believe it came from a human being. Yeah. Probably out of revenge for having had 10 of the pals killed already. More prey come leaping at her. The moment right after she punches with her right fist, Cursed Claws take the opportunity to strike at her, at a seemingly immovable position. She dodges just by lightly turning her head, while simultaneously driving her leg into the monster's head. Sharp and heavy. The head is blown off like a ripe tomato. Not even bothering to visually confirm that, Bazett turns around to face the newcomers driving from behind, once again intercepting them with lethal timing. It's almost as if she were a spinning top fitted with a blade, responding in every direction, clearing the attackers away. A deadly dance that shows no mercy for its target. I was doing pretty well on my own even while watching her in Fascination, but while I was slicing up one of these guys, Bazett pulverized around 3. And I mean literally pulverized. With those skinny legs and her fists, she's totally scattering flesh and cutting through bone. Seriously, I'm impressed. To think human hand-to-hand combat would improve this much. It seems like there are runes of hardening carved on her fists, legs, knees, and toes. But the basic bodywork for that must have been an art perfected for use by human beings. Way different from us when we go berserk, letting instinct take care of the rest. Bazett's technique is the legacy of the old days of blood and sweat. How many years of effort went into being able to use it? I mean, she's a girl, a mature grown-up woman. Weren't there other things she should have been learning? Guess not. The monsters are no match for the walking weapon by the name of Bazett. They're no better than hapless sheep. A pack of game to be hunted. Homer, stop, they're already dead. By the way, what the heck's a Homer? That's what I was wondering. Home run? Maybe? I don't know.
なるほど。これがあなたの言っていた得体の知れない連中ですか?
Indeed. Sighing heavily, Bazett puts away her leather gloves. Miss Walking Weapon, what the hell? You beat almost 20 monsters to death and all you do at the end is sigh?
使い魔の類でしょうね。
I suppose,
知
maybe?
性は乏しく、人間を殺すという単一性能しかありませんが、大量に刺激するには適している。私たちの知らない、マスターではない8人目の魔術師がいるのは確かなようだ。こんな使い魔を使って、無差別に人を襲う魔術師など放置できない。
Good.
あなたは何か心当たりがありますか？
俺？マスターの言うようなやつは知らない。ま、そのうち出会うんじゃないか？
Maybe. After all, we've got plenty of time. Yeah. This isn't going to end regardless of what we do. So we ought to bump into each other one of these days anyway.
いいでしょう。それと、あなたを疑ったことを謝ります。町の異常は、この怪物たちの主の仕業で、あなたの仕業ではなかった。
Thanks.
いいさ。冤罪は慣れっこだし、同じ穴の無地ななんだ。こいつらが先か、俺が先かの違いだよ。
I mean, I suppose, but yeah.
こいつらが町の人間たちを殺して回ってるもんで、俺の仕事が全くないだけだ。
Avenger, that's not gonna get you on her good side. Well, I guess you don't really care if you're on her good side, huh? I like being able to take it easy, but you know, a job's a job. I really can't let other people take it away from me. My whole meaning of life is on the line here. If I go unemployed, I can't live.
そんな仕事はやめなさい。あなたがどこの英霊かは知りませんが、私のサーバントである以上、一般人を巻き込むことは許しません。
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck.
だから今日は誰も殺してないだろ。さっきの屋台の兄ちゃんなんてよだれ垂らしながら見送ったんだぜ。
Wait, food cart? What? What do you mean? What do you mean food cart?
おでんも肉も食いたかったな。けど言われたことはなんとか守る優秀な俺。ほら、褒めて褒めて。
No. No, Avenger.
それが普通なのです。褒められることではありません。
My owner's being mean. One of these days, you'll only have yourself to blame when I move on to the rebellious stage.
それより、いい加減はっきりさせることがある。
Okay.
あなたの宝具が何であるかは分かりましたが、まだ神名を聞いていない。今更ですが、あなたはどこの英雄なのです？
Well, that's a bit complicated there.
そんなものは初めに言ったんだがね。覚えていないあんたの落ち度だと思うんだが、そうか。まだ記憶とやらは曖昧なままなのか。
それは、そうですね。こうなっては隠していても仕方がありません。
Yeah.
アベンジャー。私はあなたと契約した時のことを思い出せない。時間を置けば回復すると踏んでいましたが、状況は私が思っていたより厳しいようだ。いつになるかわからない記憶の回復など待っていられない。
Yeah. Better to get it out in the open since he's promised not to kill you.
で、手っ取り早く俺にもう一度説明しろと。そう言われても、俺が知ってることなんてたかが知れてるぜ。あんたは俺をサーバントとして召喚して契約した。
Yeah.
気がつけば俺はあの洋館にいて、あんたに首輪つけられてこき使われてたわけだ。そん時に神名は名乗ったが、まあ別にいいか。誰に聞かれてもどうってことない。
どうということはない。それはどういう？
俺、自分の名前はないんだ。生前どんな名前だったのかなんて知らねえのさ。
そんなバカな。サーバントである以上、あなたは英霊だ。名称のない英雄など存在しない。
I mean, he has a title, just not his own. It was one given to him by the people.
ああ、だから名称はある。俺には人間としての名前がないだけだ。周りが呼んでいた名称でいいなら教えられるけど、それでいい？
もちろんです。契約するとき、私はあなたの名前を聞いているはずだ。結果、あなたを信頼。いえ、聖杯戦争を勝ち抜くにふさわしい力を持っていると判断した。その、私が認めた名称は何というのです？
アンリマユ。どこぞの古びた風習の名前だよ。
Yeah, don't really need to hide it. First off, it wasn't that big of a deal, so I just gave her a straight answer.
アンリマユ。その名は。
Isn't the name of a hero. Yeah. Or isn't fit to be a hero. It isn't a name you give a person to begin with. Yeah. Your face is just telling me all of the above. I understand how my dear master feels. It's not as if I live up to my namesake. I'm gonna remind you. The name of the most powerful demon in ancient Persia. the greatest nemesis in Zoroastrianism, embracing all evil, they kept fighting for 9,000 years against the God of Light, guardian of the good of humanity. The God of Evil, you could say. The bad part is the friggin' huge scale, overseeing half of the entire world. Give me a break, this name is a bother. Honestly, something of a smaller genre, say the God of Desks or Pots, would have been a much better fit. Okay. The tale of Zoroastrianism revolves around the discord caused by the two gods of good and evil. It's the first religion to introduce the duality of angels and demons. Of course, I've never seen an angel in my life, and I'm not exactly acquaintances with any demons. I was just one villager that idolized those teachings. Apparently, just one good deed was enough for me to get it treated like a hero and elevated to heroic spirit status after death. Well, with the truth behind your tale being you took on, well, not by choice, but you essentially became that which is all the evils of the world. Which, like, yeah, I don't know. You became a sort of hero in the eyes of your people, so...
勘違いするなよ。別に神様本人ってわけじゃない。たまたま持ってる属性がそいつに近かったから加盟として付けられただけだろう。英霊としての格は低いし、知っての通りあまり役に立たない三流だ。
それはとっくに承知しています。今さら弁解してもらうことでもありません。
Haha. That stings, Master. Yeah.
しかし、アンリ・マユ。いえ、私の呼び出したサーバントは確か。
What? Had a more different, endearing name? Yeah, so if she's alive in this version of things, because like she's supposed to be the person that Kirei kills, right? So if she's alive here, what happened to Lancer then? Bazett Frega Mikremets wondered to herself.
親愛なる響きね。何？あんた、他に呼び出したい英霊がいたの？俺なんかじゃなく、もっと強くて立派な英雄に当てがあったとか。
I mean, probably.
いえ、そんなことはあまり。
Not really, she adds quietly. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're being really obvious. Had some other guy in your mind. Okay, so I already knew that. But who would have thought you'd be so picky about your servants too? What is it? Why is what is it with the blush? Why? What is the point? I don't know. So our relationship was just a compromise. And I was being relatively serious about it too. Oof. Well, I'm over it.
面白いな、その顔。あんたでもそんな顔するんだ。拍子抜けではあるが、まあ予想通りでもある。
Hypnagogic. Lancer's one handsome man, I don't blame her. Yeah, I suppose.
で、どんな男が好みなんだ、あんた。
Oh, Avenger. Oh, Avenger.
何を言い出しますか。男性の好みなんて話していなかったでしょ。私はただあなたとかの英霊との違いを考えていただけです。
はあ。
だからそれが男の話だっていうの。使い魔なんざ術者の好みが第一なんだから、女のマスターが色男を呼ぶのは当然じゃねえか。
I mean, I guess.
何？それとも女の英霊でも呼ぶ気だったのか？そりゃ深いな。まさか趣味と実益を兼ねた男装だったとは。
Okay, Avenger.
私はそのような市場は挟みません。あなたと契約したのはそれが正しいと私が判断したからです。そこに異性の感情など挟まない。
Right. Of course it is.
ですが、誤解を招く物言いだったことも認めましょう。私は確かにあなた以外の英霊に執着していた。
I still hope it explains what exactly happens here for her to lose Lancer. That, or perhaps the memories from Shiro's world from like before she was killed by Kirei are leaking through into her. Or something of the like. Maybe, I don't know.
そう、それそれ。そこまで白状したなら聞かせろよ。減るもんじゃなし、隠し事は極力潰していこう。で、マスター。あんたもともとどこの英霊を呼び出そうとしてたんだ？
呼び出そうというのは正しくはありません。
More like did summon, right?
私にはかの英霊を召喚できる保証はなかったし、私自身彼の存在を信じてはいなかったのですから。
Uh-huh. She starts trailing off. Must be going over some old memories. The emotional state of the woman standing in front of me is regressing fast, like she's berating herself.
なるほど。信じていない英雄は呼び出せない。けど、あんたはその英雄に会いたかったわけか。
どうでしょう。恥ずかしい話ですが、自分でもわからない。
Right.
子供の頃の話です。私は何に対しても冷めた子供だった。
Okay.
周りの言う楽しみというものがうまく飲み込めず、よく両親を困惑させたものです。
What's a bit mean of your parents?
父は言いました。お前は作業のように一日を過ごすのだな、と。すまなそうな目をして、いつも私に謝っていた。負い目があったのは両親だけだったのでしょうね。私はそういった父の罪悪感も感じ取れず、今と同じつまらない毎日を過ごしていた。思い出の大部分はそういった淡々とした日々です。
Okay, well, that's kind of depressing.
けれど一つだけ夢中になったものがあった。
Tales of Heroes, I assume.
本当にどうしてそれだけが特別だったのか今でもわからない。家の書斎でたまたま手にした私の国ならどこにでもある昔話を読んだとき、私はとても悲しかった。
昔話ね。それが
Someone she didn't believe in but still wanted to meet. One of the many phantasms that young children dream of and forget in maturity. Tossed away in great number, huh?
ええ、その童話にいる時だけ私は同じ年頃の子たちと同じになれた。子供心にも眩しく映ったある英雄の物語です。けどその話の最後は華やかなものではなかった。決して褒めたたえていい物語なんかじゃなかった。そう、みんなは勇ましい話だと言うけれど、私には違った話にしか見えなかった。
Oh, that's cute.
その時に思ったのです。私が彼を救ってあげたいと。
That's actually kind of adorable. Okay.
何もできない私だけど、もし許されるのなら彼を救いたいと願ってもいいのでしょうかと。
She'd be happy to know that in another like parallel world where he's, fishing every single day. I'm sure. Like, okay, he got a happy ending somewhere. Even though we'll see how happy that's gonna end up being, but yeah. To be fair, the desire to save someone exists in all human beings. That much I can admit. Heck, I can even feel it myself. Now, the definition of saving is going to be different from person to person, but as long as that desire is just a wish, it's not something that others can condemn. The problem here, though... Should it be okay to wish to save him? Is that the little girl didn't understand something that obvious? There's Bazett, who turned something that anybody can do into a wish. Then there's the mythical hero, the only one the little girl looked up to. I take back the I'm over it. Bastard. Next time I meet you... Oh? So Lancer, he knows Lancer's around here, huh? So something... Or he's just saying that just in general. Huh.
欲がないな。それがあんたの望みってわけ？聖杯も随分安く使われるもんだ。
Wicked laughter. Honestly, the idea of using one fairy tale against another is damn amusing.
だからそれは子供の頃の話です。今のは英霊を召喚するとしたら誰を選ぶかという話でしょ。
Yeah, uh-huh.
もしかの英雄を呼び出せる触媒があったのなら、私には召喚する動機があったという話です。
Right.
でも結局呼び出したのは俺みたいな半端者だったわけだ。マスターも男運ねえな。
Oh, Avenger. Oh, man. He loves teasing her, huh? Cackling again. Uh-huh. Seriously, she definitely looks like she hasn't gotten any luck with men. I don't know.
アベンジャー、今の私の望みは聖杯を確保し魔術協会に持ち帰ることです。私自身聖杯にかける願いなどありません。
Right. Of course it is.
知ってるよ。あんたそこまで器用な人間じゃないからな。
After all, you can't make a wish or something that doesn't exist. 0 times anything is still 0.
次はあなたの番よ、アベンジャー。私が答えたのだから教えなさい。あなたの望みは何なのです？
Nuts. She turned the tables on me. Actually, like my master, there's no wish I want to make using the Holy Grail. Sadly enough, there's just one thing that I voluntarily engross myself in these days. What?
俺の望み？強いて言うと絵を完成させたいってところか。
Okay. She's looking at me like a clueless idiot. I mean, that is a pretty odd thing for you, of like all servants, to say, to be fair. When we get back to our hideout, she's going to find that puzzle I was working on and yell at me for a more serious answer.
今強い魔力を感じなかった。
I saw it above your head, actually.
悪い。魔力感知なんざ持ってない。けど発信源なら見たぜ。あのビルの屋上で何か光った。
Bazett is quick to react. She picks the rock off the ground and, throwing it over her shoulder, runs towards the center building without as much as asking me to follow. Obedient as I am, I chase after Bazett. Why is this music so, like, calm? Why is it playing calm music when they're about to, like, probably charge into a fight? However, it's still bugging me. Just what is that? Bazett is carrying some kind of a tube. Firework? I don't know. I thought that surely there's a weapon inside, but she didn't take it with her when that last free-for-all happened. I can't help but wonder about this funny container when it's being carried right in front of me.
ねえ、それ何？
And she's not gonna answer. Bazett is looking for the back entrance into the building. From what I can tell, she's pretty tense.
ねえねえ、それ何なんだよ。
I'm being persistent too. I mean, I think you have something more important to worry about right now, Avenger. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe my sincerity got through to her. Bazett stops moving and shows me the container. Length of observation, approximately 1 minute. After showing it to me.
どう？わかった？
ああ、わかった。多分 T セットが入ってる。
What? I don't think you could fit a teapot in there. I mean, she's just like, bruh. Whoops, pissed her off. Wrinkles forming on her forehead. She reluctantly takes the lid off. Several balls plop out. Okay. Size-wise, they're about the same as track and field shots, and about the same mass, I guess. Looks like he can hold no more than 5, but right now there are only 3. Okay, my question is, how does he even know what track and field is? Like, I see. It all makes sense now that she's shown me what's inside. Does it? To think she was carrying this relic. I tremble in your presence, Bazett Frege McCremitz. What is it? By the way.
何これ？
Okay, the mystery had only deepened.
あなたには説明しません。少なくとも T セットでないことは確認していただけたかと。
Grail knowledge? Yeah, but it's just... I thought the Grail only, like, instilled in them, like, the necessities of, like, what life is in the current time, not things such as, you know, what track and field is. It just seems so random. I don't know. I mean, I suppose it could, but it's just kind of weird. She puts the spheres back inside and remounts the cylinder on her back. So she won't explain her trump card to someone she can't trust, I see. Moving on.
力持ちだな。何？胸が重い分肩に負担かかって筋肉あるとか？使いもしねえくせに無駄にでかいもんな、あんたの。
For somebody not using them... What? I don't... Avenger, what do you... Like, until she has a kid, what is she supposed to use them for? I mean, there's an obvious answer to that, but, you know, I'm not gonna go there. But, okay. I tell her the objective truth as observed with my own eyes, or with my keen eyes. Bazett stops dead in her tracks, turning around slowly like a rusted doll. Uh-huh.
微笑ましい。あなたの遮奪さは時に殺意を覚えるほど的確で勇敢だ。
I don't blame you. I really don't. Now this is more like it. This is how a master and servant should be. The anger she's radiating could end up with me dead if she figures I'll revive anyway. Yeah, you'd probably deserve it. There's nobody on the rooftop. Only the sound of powerful wind is there to greet us. Well, with all the time it took y'all to actually get up there, I'm not surprised that there's no one here.
遅かったか。確かに何者かがいた痕跡はありますが、ここから足取りを探るのは不可能だ。
Bazett is looking down at the city from the edge of the roof. Something in mind already, I bet. What is... As for what I'm doing, I'm wiping off the traces of blood in the floor with my feet. This is the highest place in Shinto. The moon seems a little lower than usual. Had there been a ladder or stairs, you could probably reach it. Even though most of the humans are gone, the city lights are still on. Also, I kind of just brushed aside for a second, but Avenger, I don't think you realize the moon, it's not... It may look close, but it's actually pretty damn far away, man. I gaze at all the life below, covered in dazzling prosperity. Not that I'm bored. It would be no good to let myself be particularly impressed by anything, but for now, there's nothing wrong with the scenery.
Avenger.
Out of the blue, Bazett appears next to me.
なんだよ。何かいいものでも見つけたのか？
先ほどの怪物を何体か確認しました。この場所からなら、信徒にいる使い魔は肉眼で発見できそうです。
That's good, I guess. I mean, if you really want to, I mean, I guess you do, because you said you couldn't let them just kill people, so, you know, I guess it's fair. Your eyes are looking obsessive. Instead of enjoying the city scenery, apparently she was glaring at the monsters wandering around Shinto.
それが何？ここで一晩中観察して使い魔の主人を探してみるとか？
現実的ではありませんね。あれは使い捨てのようだ。主人の元には戻りませんから、ここで監視したところで本拠地は割り出せない。
Okay, so what do you suggest?
だろうな。無駄なことはしないに限る。マスターが賢明で助かった。けど、その物言いだと、あんたさ。
Going by what you're saying, what?
アベンジャー。私はあの怪物たちを一掃したい。
Yeah.
そのために、あなたの力を貸しなさい。
Well, if you insist. I knew this was going to happen. Shit. Why did you have to be such a goody two-shoes? Just luck of the draw, man. This isn't making me want to tear you apart.
一般人を巻き込むな。なんて命令に比べれば俺向きだけどな。いいのかよ、マスター。あんた、聖杯戦争に勝つことが目的なんだろ？
I mean, can't she protect some innocent townspeople in the meanwhile?
連中の主人が邪魔だってんならわかる。けど、奴らが人間を殺して回ってるから一掃する。なんてのは矛盾している。悪い子でいようと決めたのにいい子でもいたいなんて。そりゃ都合が良すぎるだろ。
Now then, I'm not trying to hide my hostility at all. It's pretty clear that we'll end up in a fight to the death soon enough, the way things are going. That wouldn't be preferable? When I'm behind my back, I materialize my favorite dagger. That prediction I made about killing each other at least once is about to become reality 10 minutes later. I'd make a good profit. My policy is to wait for the opposition to come at me before I attack. It really is a pity. We should do this at least once. Huh?
あなたの言う通りだ。確かに、人助けが目的ではありません。
There's some hesitation. Uh-huh. She wisely recognized it.
ですが、間違っていることは正したい。知った以上、私には見て見ぬふりはできません。
I feel like, in a weird sort of way, her and Shiro could have gotten along. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like those two would have gotten along. She spoke like she was trying to tell herself that.
それはどんな理由で？連中が人を殺すのがいけないってこと？それを見逃す自分がいけないってこと？それとも聖杯戦争より人助けの方が大切だってこと？
Probably all of the above. That's why Bazett is confined by these contradictions. If she thought she was right, she wouldn't look so pained, while trying to hold back her inner self that's contradictory for a magus.
正しいと思える行動に理由はありません。
Fair enough.
いえ、理由があってはいけないと思う。それを正しいと感じたのなら。
This just feels like a very Shiro-like line. I don't know. That line she gives me heavy, like, Shiro vibes. Just slightly more intelligently put. The words of reason and gain should not be used as shields. Is probably what she's trying to say.
うわ、独善だね。やばいぜ、その考え。
Yep.
ええ、あなたに言われなくとも承知している。
Well, at least you know. At least you know. Okay. Had to get serious on me, didn't you? That's what she wants to believe. That's what she wants to believe to be the right way of life. On the other hand, the current Bazett Frag and McCremitz is subordinate to the reason that is the association. It'd be fine if she was tough enough to get a good balance between both, but...
まあ、ご立派な思想はいいけどさ。何もそこまで正義に付き合ってやることはないだろう。ありゃ元から形のないものだ。どんなに求愛しても向こうから帰ってくるものはないよ。それよりさ、もっといい目を見せてくれる勢力と付き合った方が良くないか？
Like what?
ですから、私も魔術協会に所属している。私だって見返りは欲しい。それとは別に、できる限り正しくありたいと思うだけです。
Why would someone want to live correctly? I don't know. That said, when that person doesn't think he's living correctly. Uh-huh. So he struggles to show that he's cleaning his sinful hide, even if only a little bit, by taking the right actions. Honestly.
生真面目なあんたらしい。要するに、徳の高い人間になりたいんだ。
What a clumsy, miserable way of living this human has.
そうなのかもしれませんね。けれど、私にはかなわない願いだ。私は壊すことでしか感謝されない人間です。人徳とは他人に親しまれる、他人に与えることができる人間が持ち得るもの。決して私に与えられるものではありません。
To contribute to society, to save people, that's what virtue is. All she can do is destroy. A person that's unable to fix cannot truly gain trust, is what her eyes tell me.
それは誤認だと思うけどね。
いいえ、私には資材を投げ打って貧窮の民を救うことも、新しい組織を作ることもできない。あくまで歯車の一つで、いつまでもちっぽけな一個人から抜け出せない。そんな人間に高い徳なんて得られるはずがないでしょう。
まさか。
I got seriously angry there. Not good. I'm actually getting into a serious conversation. Yeah.
それだけは完璧に間違いだ。金で徳は買えんよ。徳ってのは魂の質だ。それは得るものじゃない。苦しみながら自分の中で培うものだ。
Okay. This is oddly insightful from Avenger. It's the same for any human. No matter how insignificant, no matter how powerless, no matter how worthless. It's a function everyone has at birth. A radiance redefined by the will to move forward, or a radiance refined by the will to move forward. There's no line drawn between good and evil. It is only those that aim for their peak as living beings that the door to enlightenment opens for.
徳は自らの価値は外的評価によるものではないというのですか？
Uh-huh. I think that's exactly what he's saying.
あ？いや、価値って話なら外的評価が全てだよ。そのための徳、そのための自己錬磨だ。せいぜい高値ふっかけて自分を自分以上に買ってくれるやつとくっつくためのパラメーターだよ。
Okay. Well, there goes his, insightfulness. His wisdom, I should say. Improvement of inner space is linked to the improvement of external space. The more vain and lonely a person, someone is, the more they cling to being a good person and feel ashamed about how pathetic that makes them. I'm so selfish for trying to be good just so people won't hate me, they think. However,
それでいいじゃねえか。誰かに認められたいって気持ちはな、怒っていいことなんだよ。その気持ちがあるやつは同じようにきっと誰かを認めてやれる。あんたの方針が結局は自分のためだって言うなら間違ってなんかいねえってこと。
that's where the good part of love, enjoying life with others, lies. Granted, she hasn't gotten to that point yet, and I doubt she'll ever realize it before she dies. Anyway, this woman's clumsy. But she's resourceful. So by some accident, she wound up like this, seemingly able to accomplish anything. Bold yet pessimistic. Self-reform that keeps putting you on detours. Knowing that you're wrong, screaming that it isn't a big deal, you struggle desperately towards the brighter path. So that's the kind of human I offered a hand to.
そのあなたらしからぬ考説でしたが、結論として今後の方針に文句はないという解釈でいいのですか？
ああ、いいんじゃない？正義の味方ってのも気持ちよさそうだし、たまには理不尽な死から人々を守るのも悪くない。
Avenger. Just hearing Hero of Justice makes me want to vomit. But that's the best word for it.
意外ですね。正義なんて言葉、あなたが最も嫌うものだと感じていましたが。
Well, I mean, he does.
嫌いだよ。けど、そういう方向性は好きなんだ。
は？
Yeah, what? First off, it doesn't change what I do. We wander around the city at night, kill other masters and kill those monsters. Only the priorities are now even. It's still right within my range. Okay. There's still plenty of life for Fuyuki. Until my master gets full, The cup isn't going to run dry. Never attaining victory, the two of us, who know no death, will overcome only defeat.
そう。あんたの気が済むまでやろうぜ、マスター。何事も経験だ。飽きるまで楽しめばいい。
Alone, I count the ravaging winds. From this tower, the closest to the heavens, the lights of the city look like fakes. I mean, the Holy Grail War will keep on going. The murders, my only amusement, will keep on going. Tomorrow, we'll probably be defeated and revived yet again. Until the time comes, until Bazett decides to change her plan, I'll stick with her for the time being. Okay. This place is a far and deep, hollow sky. Anything gained is all going to be an illusion in the end.
あんたの気が済むまでやろうぜ、マスター。何事も経験だ。飽きるまで楽しめばいい。
Having said that, my servant looked elsewhere. For whatever reason, his disposition changed. He ceased talking and is now quietly gazing at the nighttime scenery. Servant Avenger. Though it not among the 7 classes, they say exceptions sometimes occur in the Holy Grail War. Avenger must be one of those. The notion of a heroic spirit meaning vengeance is a contradiction in itself, but the title of Angra Mainyu is an even bigger mystery. It is common among heroes to be recorded in history by the titles they gain later, and not by the names they are born with. The story that I told him of the hero of my homeland was also one of them. But the tone of the name Angra Mainyu is just too ominous. I must get his real name out of him one day, for his sake. Not that horrible one, but the name he was given at birth. But he literally said he doesn't remember it. So how is he supposed to... okay. Below, I see dark shadows wandering across the city. Even with the Kanaz rune of Farsight, all I can tell from here is the general state of Shinto. Fuyuki is divided into 2 by the Mion River. To see what is going on in Miyama, which lies past the big bridge, I have no choice but to cross it myself. Those black monsters have to be hiding there. I wonder, what ritual are those monsters bound by? I've never seen that type of familiar, even in the association. Mysteriously, they seem to be operating under orders, yet apparently possess no intelligence of their own. Their actual purpose is unclear. Combat ability is fairly high, like large hunting dogs or feral monkeys with amplified humanoid form. A human without combat experience would be killed immediately with no resistance. A human with 10 years or more of involvement in martial arts and sports could put up a fight for several seconds, provided the conditions were favorable, or, alternatively, escape. However, there are many. In addition to that, their appearance is physiologically repulsive, with claws that stick out like blades, and a bark-like rough body. If attacked by several of them, a human would not survive without firearms. Also, what? Okay. That scream is just too discomforting. A shrill voice that the ears can't withstand, totally different from the roar of a beast. If insects that swarm together in the shadows possessed a vocal system, these are the kinds of cries they would make, no doubt. he, Avenger, doesn't seem to mind those voices. Sorry, I had to drink water. In the last fight, he dealt with those monsters as if it was simple work. But even then, his abilities are not something I would rate highly. His self-appointed title, the weakest servant, is correct. But while it is correct, it would be a joke for any heroic spirit to have a hard time against this kind of small fry, wouldn't it?
詐欺じゃないだろう。初めっから最弱だって断ってんだから。
待って、あなた、私の考えが読めるの？
読めねえよ。そんな風な面してたから言っただけだ。ま、読めたらさぞ面白いだろうよ。あんたは中身と外見がちぐはぐだからな。
I suppose, Avenger. Yeah, like that. I was like making a face like, ugh. Like, just like, what? He laughs rudely. This man's crudeness does not suit me at all. And he's weak. And he is all talk. Looks like I'm going to have to take the lead on the rematch with Saber. Yeah. But he's not all bad. Yeah, you know, he sometimes says some stuff that's, you know, okay. Sometimes. This servant excels at not dying. Yep. He is unkillable to begin with, as he was simply revived after dying. That may have been the reason for the composure that allowed him to become extremely good at fighting defensively. Maybe. In that last fight, I dealt with being surrounded by felly enemies one by one in a matter of seconds. He, however, had completely held them off while being surrounded until I ran to support him. His fighting style will not allow him to win, but it will not cause him to lose either. That, I really don't want to admit it, but that's an outstandingly good match with my combat strategy. Yet stronger winds blow past me. From the corner of my eye, I see the flowing hair of the servant standing next to me. Yeah, that's not Avenger. That's not what he looks like. A primeval shaman, enveloped by the winds of the wilderness. I see a vision of a simple figure taking nature as it is, living and dying along with it.
Avenger, 今の。
そろそろ行こうぜ。連中がたむろしている場所は把握しただろ。あんなんでも生き物だからな。ばらせば気晴らしにはなってくれる。
It was only my imagination. Right. Totally not the servant master bond caused you to see perhaps what he was like when he was alive. Mayhaps. Avenger was only looking for where the monsters are.
お、そうか。難しく考えることはなかったんだ。あんたも人が悪いぜ、マスター。結局さ、目につく敵は全て殺せってことじゃねえか。
I guess? Skillfully twirling his brutal knife, he hooks his lip upward as if truly having fun. As long as he can kill something living, he's happy. Whether human or animal. They were originally the same beast anyway. I glare at my servant.
ああ、間違い。人間は殺しません。やるのはマスターと怪物たちだけにするから、そう怖い顔しないでください。もうつまんねえの。うちのマスターは器量小せんだからさ。でかいのは胸だけかよ。
Okay, Avenger, Still chattering. He disappears inside the building. Okay.
最低ですね。あれは何を言ってもあのままだ。
With a sigh, I leave the rooftop. Above me is the ominous moon. Below me is the depths of the city. I have disgust and distrust for the servant I am fighting with. This Holy Grail war has given me nothing but cause for unease so far. Yeah. Yet despite that, I'm becoming attached to that servant, if only slightly more than yesterday. Well, I mean, you can't really say yesterday, because it's still technically the same day, because he revived you back in time, so... But I mean, I guess from your point of view, though, it would be yet... Whatever. The servant that was gazing at the city. Seeing his cold appearance, a contradictory thought crossed my mind for no apparent reason. That man is hopelessly evil. I don't know about that. I don't know. And yet, at the same time, could it be that he loves the human world just as much? I wonder. Next, 3, dialogue Mobius link. Wait, Mobius link? Isn't the Mobius from Grand Order?